Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Kavya, welcome. Thank you for being
Mataji,
here.
this is Mukund.
Hare Krishna Mukund, welcome.
Hare Krishna. I joined first.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Oh, you joined first, Mukund? Okay, you can start the prayers.
Okay, Mataji, shall I start now?
Yes, start.
17. 14.
Sita Priti Mataji is not in the call yet.
Mataji, Sita Priti Mataji join.
Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Jagdish, you're unmuted.
Oh.
Hi Krishna everyone. Mokshit, I can just see your hair. Hi Krishna Mukund. Shri Adir, are you new to the class?
Today is my first class, yes.
Aha, so nice to see you. Welcome. How old are you?
Hello. I'm 7 years old.
Oh, big boy, huh? So can we all welcome Shri Adir with a big Hari Bol?
Haribol.
Thank you.
Hari Bol. Where are you located, Shri Adir? Where do you stay?
Arizona.
Arizona. So it's 6:30 for you. 6:15 for you now?
4:15.
4:15. Okay. Atharva, good to see you. Hari Bol. Shreya, Kushi, Moksha, Kavya. Very good. So what we'll do is we'll quickly share the slide.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Okay, so we'll start with the prayers. Okay, so Shri Adir, what we do is we are doing the 64 qualities of Lord Krishna. Okay, so what we do is we start with our prayers, and then we start with some verses which we are doing. So 3 weeks we continue with 3 verses, and then we are moving to the next verse. Okay, so you'll slowly get to know about all the verses. So don't worry if you're not able to spell it immediately or pronounce it immediately, but then you'll get it eventually. Okay, and then we have some story also associated to the quality of the Lord. Okay, and anywhere if you feel you're not getting, please let me know. Okay, you can either raise your hand in the participant list, or you can just raise your hand over here. Okay, see how you see Tulasi Manjari has raised her hand. Yes, Tulasi Manjari, you want to say something? Mukund,
Sure.
what is it?
No, that's just for the verse.
Okay, let's start with our prayers first. Okay, everybody together. Om
ज्ञानस्य नानाजनाशलाकया तस्मै यवादी चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंदा श्रीवसारि गुरु भक्त वृंदा हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम हरे राम हरे
Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare. Okay, so what we'll do is, remember last week we started with a new verses. So now I am going to have, okay, what we'll do is, okay, Tulasi Manjari and Mukund, can you go ahead with this verse?
Yes, Mataji.
Yes, Mataji.
Yes. Go ahead.
Sarganam adir antascha
Madhyam
madhyam chaivaham arjuna adhyatma vidya vidyanam vada pravadamaham. Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Okay, what we'll do is we'll all of you to do it together because this is just second week, right? So still some pronunciations might not be so clear. So what we'll do is we all will do it together. Sarganamadiranatasya Sarganam Adir Anantascha Madhyam Chaiva Hamarjuna Madhyam Chaiva Hamarjuna Adhyatma Vidya Vidyanam Adhyatma Vidya Vidyanam Vadah Pravadatamaham Vadah Pravadatamaham.
Vada pravadatamam.
Okay. Abhishek and Ramachandra, can you Abhishek? Okay, let me. Abhishek, are you new to the class?
No, Mataji. But I'm
Okay.
still going up with the verse.
Oh, okay. Abhishek and Ramachandra, can you go ahead with the verse?
Sure, Mataji. Okay. Sarganamadirantashcha smadhyam chaivahamarjuna adhyatma vidya vidyanam vadaha pravadatamaham.
Very good. Okay. Kavya and Balavrinda. Go ahead, Kavya.
Mataji, I raised my hand for the translation.
Okay, but do you want to say the verse also? Okay, thank you,
I don't
Balavrinda.
know the verse.
Okay, we'll do it together. Okay, Srinidhi, do you want to give a try to the verse?
Track the verse.
Yeah, the verse. Or you want to repeat after me?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, 1 second. Okay, we'll just wait for some others. Okay, Advait and Atharva, can you go ahead with the verse? Advait, Atharva, Dhruva, Moksha, where are you all? Krishna. Hari bol. We all are on mute. Krishna, can you say this verse?
Sarganamadirantashcha madhyam chaivaham arjuna adhyatma vidyanam vada pravadatamah.
Very good, Krishna. Very nice. So nice to see you. Krishna, did you join last week as well?
No.
This is your first time?
Yes.
Hari bol. Welcome, welcome to Govinda Group, Krishna. Krishna, where are you located? Where do you stay?
Camden Legacy.
Okay, welcome. In which state are you?
USA.
Oh,
That's in Canada, Mataji.
okay, it's in Canada. Okay. Okay, slowly we'll get to know him. Okay. Thank you so much, Krishna. Ojasvi, can you go ahead with this verse? Ojasvi and Suraj.
Yes, Mataji. Sarganamadiranta Madhya Chaivam Arjuna Adhyatma Vidya Vidyanam Vada Pramadadam.
Okay, very good. Wonderful. Okay. Dhruba and Mokshit.
Sarganamadiranta Madhya Chaivam Arjuna Adhyatma Vidya Vidyanam Vada Pramadadam.
Very good. Wonderful. Okay, so whose hands we have raised over here? Okay, let me see. Okay, Kavya and Shreya. Okay, now those who feel that the pronunciation is not yet clear with you and you want to repeat after me. Okay,
Mataji,
Kavya. Yes.
I
Yeah,
didn't
Krishna.
say the sloka. I
Yeah,
just
go ahead, Krishna. Go ahead.
Sarganamadiranantascha Madhyam Chaivam Arjuna Adhyatma Vidya Vidyanam Pada Pranama.
Very good. Wonderful. Okay, anybody else who wants Shreya is there, Kavya is there. Okay. Kavya, did you say this verse along with others or you want to repeat again? You want to give it a try?
Repeat, Mataji.
Okay. Go ahead with the translation then, Kavya.
Of all creations, I am the beginning and end, and also in the middle. O Arjuna, of all sciences, I am the spiritual science of the self, and among
Logicians,
logicians, I am the
conclusive
conclusive truth.
truth. Very good. What we'll do is we'll go with the next verse, okay? Okay. Janavi, do you want to say the second verse?
Yes, ma'am.
अक्षरम् अकरोऽस्मि तन्दा समशिक्षय च अहमेवाक्षया कालो दैताहं विश्वतमुखा.
Very good. Wonderful, Janavi. So nice to see you. Okay. Mukund and Ojasvi, can you go with the second verse?
Yes, Mataji. Aksharanam akarosmi samastasya kasya ham eva yashvalo dhamma.
Hi, Krishna. Okay. Balavrinda, Janavi said it, right? Balavrinda and Advait, can you go ahead with this verse?
Okay, Mataji. Aksharanamakarosmi Dvandvanam Kalo Dataham Vishwatomukha. Thank you, Mataji.
Very good. Okay, so can you all repeat, whoever is still new? Can we all? Yes, 1 second. Okay, we'll do it that way. Krishna, Nana, and Abhishek. Can you go ahead with this verse?
Yes, Mataji.
Yes, Mataji.
Aksharanam aham kalo mukha.
Very good. I love how you say it slow and steady. Aditya, do you want to try this verse? Aditya and Advait? Advait, where are you? We don't see you. Okay, Akshita and Dhruva.
Aksharanam akarosmi danvada samasikascha aham eva kaschaya kalo tataham vishato mukha.
Very good, Dhruva. Very good. Atharva and Kavya. Can you give it a try? You're on mute, Kavya.
Aksharanam akarosmi Vandva Sama
Shikascha.
Siksha
Sama
Sama
Shikascha. Sama
Sama
Shikascha.
Sikasya cha aham eva ksha
Evakshaya Kalo.
alo dataham vishvato mukaha.
Very good. Okay, everybody can repeat after me, okay? Because the words are a little bit tricky, right? Aksharanam karosmi.
Aksharanamakarosmi.
Dvandva. Aksharanam karosmi.
Aksharanamakarosmi.
Dvandvaha.
Dvandva.
Samakshikaya cha. Shikasya cha.
Samasikasya cha.
Aham.
Aham.
Aham evakshaya kalo.
Evakshaya kalo.
Aham evakshaya kalo. Dhatanam. Dhataham. Dhataham vishvato mukha.
Tataham vishvatamukha.
Aksharanam karosmi. Dvandva samakshikaya cha. Shikasya cha. Aham evakshaya kalo. Dhataham vishvato mukha. Sriyadir, do you want to give it a try? Okay, can you read the translation for us? You want to? Okay, go ahead.
Of letters, I am the letter A, and among compound words, I am the dual compound, and I am also inhospitable time, and of creators, I am Brahma.
Very good. Who is this I? Any ideas?
Krishna.
Krishna Mataji?
Krishna. Who is this? This is Krishna, right? Okay, I think Krishna did not say this verse, right? Krishna and Ramachandra, can you go ahead with this verse?
Okay, Mataji.
Akarosmi
Aksharanamakarosmi. Dvandva samasikasya cha. Aham evakshaya kalo. Dataham vishvatamukha.
Very good. So this I, which he said in the translation, it is the Lord Krishna who is telling that he is, I am the letter A, okay, the A. And among compound words, I am the dual compound, right? And I am inexhaustible time, and of creators, I am Brahma. See, the Lord himself is telling about his qualities. So, yes.
I didn't get to say the verse.
Oh, go ahead. Please go ahead. Please go ahead.
Aksharanamakarosmi dvandva samakshikasya cha
aham eva kshaya kalo dataham vishvato mukha.
Very good. Okay, Tulasi Manjari also did not say, I guess. Okay, Tulasi Manjari and anybody else who wants to say along with her, please go ahead.
Prahalad, can I try?
Yes,
Charanamakarasi Dvandva Samastikasya Cha Hammevakshitalo Tataham Vishvato Mukha. Thank you, Mataji.
go ahead, Prahlad, finish it.
Datam Vishvato Mukha.
Very good, very nice, Prahlad. Okay, Srinidhi, do you want to give it a try?
Okay. Aksharam ekos sme e
Dvandva
dvandva smakasya
Samakasya
cha
Aham eva kshaya kalo
arakshera kraklalo
Dhataham
tata vilos mukha
Vishvato Mukha.
vishnato mukha.
Very good, Srinidhi. Okay. So does anybody has to say this verse or can we move ahead? Jahnavi said this verse. Akshita has said. Okay. Jagadish and Pranav, where are you? Jagadish, Pranav, Suraj. Why are you all invisible today? Hi Krishna, Suraj. Pranav. Where is Pranav?
Turned on his camera. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hi Krishna, Pranav. Why are you so shy? We can't see you. Pranav, can you go ahead with this verse?
Aksharanamakarosmi dvandva samasya kashya cha ahameva kshaya kalo tattaham vishvato mukha. Thank you,
Very
Mataji.
good. Wonderful. Suraj. Suraj has also become visible now. Where is Suraj? Suraj, can you go ahead with this verse? Suraj, Jagadish. Jagadish, what happened? We just see your name. We can't hear you. Suraj, go ahead with this verse. Where did Suraj go? Suraj, we can't hear you. You're on mute.
You're muted.
Sorry.
Suraj and Raya Prahlad.
Mataji, I thought I was saying that. Asmi dvandva samskasya aham
Eva
vakshaya kalo tatam vishvato mukha.
Very good. Wonderful. Wonderful. So what we'll do is we will quickly go with the qualities. Okay. So the third verse, we can do it later on. Okay. So now today we are doing the 46th quality of the Lord, right? We're doing the qualities of the Lord, and everybody is enjoying the qualities of the Lord.
Yes, Mataji.
Right, so we're coming to know what exactly Krishna is, and Srila Rupa Goswami, how he has explained Krishna, right? So
This quality is
today,
attractive.
yes,
Attractive
Krishna is
to
attractive to all women, right? So now for this, Srila Rupa Goswami has explained us what one thing. Now, when you get a magnet towards some nails or to some iron objects, what happens?
Or to another man.
They all come to you.
The magnet.
They all come to you.
Gets
The,
stuck
the,
to
all
the
the,
magnet.
they, all the metal comes to you.
It goes on the magnet.
All the metal comes to
The
you.
magnet gets stuck to the
all the
Very
metal
refrigerator,
comes
good.
to
so
the
you can
magnet.
never
They
pull
all
it
get
back.
attracted to every metal.
Wonderful. So
Any metal that is made out of metal.
Nails or metal
yes,
or whatever.
it gets attracted, right? So when a magnet is got near, like when a magnet is bought near any iron objects, that iron objects gets attracted towards this magnet. Okay, so it is explained, the analogy which is given is just like a magnet. How when a magnet comes near an iron object, without even bringing physically that nail towards the magnet, it can just pull that nail towards it, right? So that is what is the quality of Krishna explained over here, that he is so attractive that it is just like a magnet. Now what is an how is Srila Rupa Goswami explained it is, any person who has special qualifications becomes immediately very attractive to women. Okay, so whoever has a special quality, now Krishna is a like whole uh, filled with all special qualities, right? So then over here with reference to that, we all know the Govardhan Leela pastime, right? So when the Govardhan Leela pastime happened, what it was that Lord Krishna, he picked up, because Lord Indra was sending torrents of rain, so he had to protect uh, all the Vrindavan Vasis, right? So what did yeah, he picked up the Govardhan hill, and everybody came under the shelter. Now Krishna was lifting it up for how many days?
7 days.
7 days, 7 nights.
Seven.
7 days
Yes,
and 7 nights.
7 days.
A
7
week.
Yes, and on his pinky he was holding it, right? So what happened was, they were all Brajavasis, they were all these gopis who were there around him, and everybody was so grateful, right, that they are being saved by Krishna. Now Krishna at this time, what happened was, he there were all gopis around. There was Balaram also over here. Okay, so everybody was in awe, like, oh, Krishna is helping them, Krishna is such a what you say, so brave and so strong, and everybody was looking at him. And it was like all the gopis were also looking, Shrimati Radharani was also there, and Krishna, he at some time, what happened was, he looked at all the gopis, and he was smiling at them, and he was what happened, like he was just looking at them with his how you try to look at someone and then just try to shy off again. When he was doing that, Balaram saw him. Okay, Balaram saw him, that he was looking at Radharani, and when Krishna saw that Balaram was looking at him, what happened was, at a time he just got like, you get a lot conscious, and then the Govardhan hill which he was holding a little bit shake, because now he just got a little bit hesitant, that, oh, Balaram saw me, that I was looking at the gopis. Balram saw me, that I was looking at Srimati Radharani, and he was shy. Okay, we have seen this quality, and in that also we saw this pastime, right? So Krishna, it is said that all the gopis, they always loved him, right? We have the further example of the Rasa Leela also. So Krishna, he was like, just by his mere presence, the gopis would get mesmerized by his presence. Okay, so now over here, see, like the queens of the Dwarka also, like when Krishna used to pass from the kingdom also, what used to happen? All the gopis, sorry, they used to come on the rooftop and try to watch Krishna, try to see Krishna. They were so much mesmerized, or they were so much attracted towards Krishna, that they did not want to even miss a single glance of him. See over here, now this is just a picture of the Lord. One more second, let me see if we have one more over here. When you go to the temple, what happens? What do you see first?
The deities
Okay, on the deities, and then what do you see? Some of the people or some of the devotees, what do you see them doing?
paying obeisances.
Paying obeisances. But you know what, like, and what is there, that the Lord is being decorated, right? The Lord has been having such a nice shringar since the morning. So many of the devotees, if you see, what is it said, that when you go to the temple, or when you see the Lord, start looking at the Lord from head to toe. If you look at the Lord, okay, when you go to the temple, you see, okay, sometimes some might see that what color dhoti the Lord is wearing, or some might see that what are the ornaments the Lord is wearing. So if you go and if you see the Lord from the top to the toe, Like first you can see what his what is the crown he is wearing, or what turban he has, and then what kundal he has, or what he has in his ears, or how is he's decorated on his face. It seems, you know what, like you can go hours and hours and hours just looking at the Lord, how he has been decorated. Because Krishna, in any form, whether it is Radha Kalachanji, whether it is Madan Mohan, any form, he is so very attractive. So all the gopis, they used to be just looking at Krishna. And what used to happen, see, the gopis, it is said that when Krishna used to have when Krishna used to just but the just while listening at the Krishna's flute, the gopis, they used to leave everything and they used to go. If they had when the Ras Leela was there, they used to leave all their work and they used to come to for the Ras Leela along with Krishna, all the gopis along with Radharani, and they used to have the company of Krishna in the forest, right? So, and sometimes also it is said that those gopis who had their kids, they used to leave their kids, they used to leave their husbands, they used to leave their whatever chores they were doing, they used to leave that and they used to come running when they used to hear to the flute of Krishna. This way, even without looking at Krishna also, they were attracted towards Krishna. Any pastime you think that, or any time you have felt that, yes, I have to go to the temple today and I have to see how the Lord is decorated? Rai Prahlad, or anybody else who has, or anybody who has temple nearby, or you go to the temple. Anybody has any things to share? Yes, Kavya.
Well, like, I'm not sure. Like, I want to see how he's decorated, but just for like if it's like Ekadashi, I like go to temple in the morning, like that.
Yeah, Ekadashi. What outfit is on
Like,
Ekadashi?
what Mataji?
What is the outfit on Ekadashi? What color?
I'm not sure.
It's either a pink or a red in color.
Mataji,
On
red or
Ekadashi.
pink?
Yeah, red or pink are the
Yeah,
colors.
Mataji.
Yes.
I noticed that I went to the temple yesterday, and yesterday for us was Ekadashi. They
Mhm.
were wearing a red dress in the evening time.
Mataji, on full moons,
The
they
night
always put white and then
red dress, and then and the night time they wear a pink and white dress, I think.
Yes. So always you should observe that. So
Mataji,
like,
always on full moon, they
Mataji, do
put
we have to
white.
wear Mataji, do we have to wear pink on every Ekadashi?
not we, the Lord wears. Not
Mataji,
we.
on full moon, there is
Uh-huh.
always white, and when there's no moon, it's always black.
Yes, so observe that, okay? And Krishna, in any form, in any dress, any color, he looks the same. He looks so attractive, right? So again, there is a pastime about this, the Brahmana wives. So what happened was it happened once that all these cowherd boys, they were into the forest and they were deep into the forest. So they went to they took their cows and they were out. So at that time, what happened was that all these boys, they were hungry and they wanted to eat something. So when they went over there, the Brahmanas who were there, who were doing sacrifices, they went and asked them. The Brahmanas, they just ignored this, like they did not even pay heed to what the boys were saying. And the boys again came back and they told Krishna. Then Krishna said, you know what, go and talk to the Brahmana wives. They are very devoted, and you will surely get something from them. When the boys went over there, the Brahmana wives, they were so surrendered and they were so devoted that they willingly, they just bought all the offerings to Krishna. Okay, so again it is seen that whoever is a lot surrendered and whoever loves Krishna, he will or she will do anything to see the Lord, or anything and everything to please the Lord. Okay, so okay, we have completed everything. Yes. Okay, the inhabitants of Dwarka were regularly accustomed to look upon the reservoir of all beauty, the infallible Lord, yet they were never satisfied. See, Like, though you look at the Lord no matter how many hours, you always feel that yet you haven't seen the Lord. It always happens, when you go to the temple or when you see the Lord, and then somebody says, oh, you know what, such beautiful necklace the Lord was wearing, and then you feel, oh, I never saw that necklace, or I did not even notice that. So every time something or the other, you will feel that you did not observe the Lord in some way or the other. So I think this is 1.1.25 in Srimad Bhagavatam that it is mentioned. Okay, so everybody is clear with this quality?
Mataji,
Yes?
I actually saw one video about the story you're talking about like the Brahmana wives and the.
Yeah, it's a beautiful story.
I think it was like a drama. Yeah, it was a drama. I was like, I forgot. Chowpatty drama. Yeah.
You know what you all should do is, sometimes, like, suppose you have 4 or 5 friends together. Okay, if you have some 4 or 5 devotees, non-devotees, any friends together, because anybody loves drama, right? So what you should do is,
Yeah.
you should have 4 or 5 of you should come together. You should read a story of the Lord. I love how Rai Prahlad is smiling. Rai Prahlad, your smile. Can you smile? He has such a beautiful smile on his face. Okay, so what you should do, you suppose you read a story of the Lord, a pastime of the Lord, then 4 or 5 of you get together, and then you can do that drama at your place.
Mataji, what if my friends don't know about Krishna?
That's okay. See, if you read something and then if you are talking about it, it's you still talk, right? Suppose you're reading Harry Potter.
Mataji, whenever I say something about devotional service or something, they always say something like it's dumb, later, or something like that.
Okay, don't worry. You know what? Don't tell them that, oh, I'm talking about the Lord. I'm talking about devotional service. Don't say that. Tell them that, oh, you know what? I'm going to tell you a story today. A story time everybody will love, right? So just say
No, they don't enjoy story time.
they don't enjoy
When
story.
I come, the only thing they want to do is play, and then
Play
no
video
stories.
games.
You know,
No,
sometimes
we
it
can't play
happens.
video games. We're outside.
Yeah, so then you know what, then what you should do is, you should see, try to find ways by which, you are not telling them that you see, you know what, like, it is such a different world, that if you tell them, you know what, I am going to teach you some Bhagavad Gita verse, they will say that, okay, you are so forget it, you are always talking about that. But if you say, oh, I'm going to teach you a song, then they will love it, right? Or if you say, I'm going to teach you a poem, then they will love it. Or if you say that I'm going to read out something, they'll say okay. But if you say I'm reading from the Bhagavad Gita, they might not like it. So instead of that, that is the reason, what you do is, you should be singing the verses, okay, and say it slowly, and then tell them that, you know what, I know a different language. And then when they know that you're saying in a different language, they will be curious to hear. Like, somebody, if you say that I know French, then they say, oh, why don't you say my name in French, or why don't you ask me something in French, I want to see it. Then like that, you should say, oh, you know what, I know an ancient language, Sanskrit. And then you should just
Do
you should
we
just say
have
some
to
verses.
tell them a God story, or can we tell them any kind of story and then we just act it out?
Yeah, about Lord Krishna, right? Any story, you should just tell them, I'm going to tell you a story, and then you can just what you say.
After we do that, can we just like find a different book, like for example Harry Potter, and then act out?
Not Harry Potter. See, what you can do is, suppose you're doing Sudama, okay, Sudama and Krishna,
After
then
we
you
do
can,
a godly thing, like a godly story, then we can do a Harry
yeah, see, we are not against Harry Potter, right? Because you are kids, you are reading, it is so good for your vocabulary, whatever you are reading. So you can read it, because see, sometimes these books which are there, your comprehension is there. So it is going to help you to comprehend also. When you read a story, then you should be able to understand what the story is. So reading is good. It every time you're not going to get something related to Krishna to read, right? So if you, okay, Krishna, do you have a wand with you? Harry Potter wand with you? Okay.
I
So
had it, but I returned it.
okay. Okay, so you can do anything, but see to it that somewhere you can introduce them to some stories, and do not tell them that I am going to talk to you about Lord Krishna. Then they will say, oh, then that will just shut them off. Okay. In a playful way, you can introduce. Yes, Akshita.
Mataji, also like one time we had this thing in school that like the parent one kid's parents have to come in and read a story for the class. So then my parents came in. So then
Mhm.
the my dad read the story, and he didn't say it was like about Lord Krishna. He just read the story, and
Mhm.
he just read the story and asked questions at the end, like who was the mystic friend and
Very good. See, this is also a nice way, right? This is also a nice way where you can just introduce in a playful way. Yes, Jagannath, you want to say something?
It's not Jagannath, it's
Oh,
Dina Krishna.
it is Dini Krishna. Hari Pol, Dini Krishna. You want to say something, Dini Krishna?
Yeah, I want to say something.
Go ahead.
When my friend, when my friend was there, and when he didn't have his parents, he's 10 years old, and when he didn't have his parents, we took him to our house and we read him Bhagavad Gita.
Very good. Very nice. He loved it. Good job. Very nice.
Mataji,
Janavi, you want to say something? Yes, who is it?
Krishna.
Ramachandra? Oh, Krishna Nena. Yes, Krishna Nena.
When we were distributing Radiyatra flyers in our neighborhood, so we gave it to this I think he was like then like 50 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And we described to him like everything that we described to everybody else, and then
Mm-hmm.
he was like, I can't understand, and we told it to him like about 3 times, but he still couldn't understand.
Okay, you know what? For some people, you should just give a book, hand over a book. He said, "Oh, if you do not understand, just read this." You know, one time what happened was, my son, where they were going for their music lessons, that lady, she was a very simple, very nice lady, okay, and very old lady. But then, because you know what happens is, because of some many experiences, people they just lose faith, or people they just do not want to talk anything about religion. There are some people also who will not like to talk about religion. So if you talk something about, oh, this is my religion, then they will just shun off. They will say, oh, you know what, we do not want to talk anything about religion. So when I took her to the temple, because I just wanted her to have some prasadam. One second, okay? Yeah. So I just took her to the temple, and you won't believe, when I took her to the gift shop, over there she bought the book by written by His Holiness Giriraj Maharaj. um, Many moons, she bought that book because she just loved the title, and she just wanted so much to read it. So you never know who can get attracted by what. So whenever you have, just have some books along with you, so by the covering also some might get attracted. So those Krishna books which are there, Krishna book is there, because it is just like a bedtime story for them, right? So you should just have it along with you, or those small small books which are there where stories of the Lord are there, that you can have. And then if somebody wants it, you can just share it with them. Okay, you know what we
Mataji,
did?
Mataji,
Yes.
Mataji, can Advait go? I wanted to say something.
Yes, Advait, go ahead.
I'm in sixth grade, so I have different classes, and my elective is music. So one of the assignments was like to put your favorite song, and I
Mm-hmm.
put Achutam Keshavam,
Wow, so nice, so nice.
and
See,
she
this way,
really liked it too, my teacher.
Mataji.
yeah, yeah, you know what? They love it. Like everybody loves it when you have in a tune, you love it. Yes, Akshita.
Yeah, the tune I put was like, those, if you put Achutam Keshavam, like sometimes those rock bands come up.
Akshita.
Like I put
Okay,
that.
okay, very good. Yes, Akshita.
So I have two things. So like the story you said about the book about Giriraj Swami Maharaj.
Mm-hmm.
My dad actually goes to book distribution every Sunday. So he went book distribution, and then he was setting only like in front of Patel brothers. They were doing it. So uh, uh, then my dad. They were all just setting the table. They really didn't start yet. But then
Mm-hmm.
after they set the table, before they even started, one Mexican lady just came, saw the Bhagavad Gita, and asked what kind of book is it. And my dad said it's a Bhagavad Gita. And then she says she just gave one answer. I want it. That's the
Wow. See, you never know how many souls are just waiting to get that mercy, you know. So we should be available for them anytime and every time. Yes, Tulsi Manjari.
Yeah, I just wanted to say one time at like one of my homeschool co-ops, we had to present. It was like a book fair, and I presented the Ramayana and talked about the Ramayana, and everyone really liked it.
Wow.
And I took
You all are
Ma-
so blessed souls, you know.
Mataji, can Ramachandra say?
Yes, Ramachandra, go ahead.
Well, I have two things to say. So, one is that when me and my dad and my brother were going like bike riding, my dad was walking, we saw this person. He was talking a little about Krishna consciousness. So we thought that me and my dad and my brother thought that, like, what if we gave him a little more Krishna consciousness? He'll get more interested, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we went back home. I quickly rushed back home, and then my dad said to like bring like the journey home, the book
Wow.
written by Radhanath Swami Maharaj, because we had it. So
Mm-hmm.
and then like me and my brother like got the book. We went back to the person, and we like gave it to him. Like we like gave the book, and then like he said that I'll read this every day. And like yesterday he came and like told us
Wow.
that he finished the book.
Hari bol.
And
So
my
nice, right?
yeah, and my
Mataji, this
second
is
thing, oh,
1 second, Moksha. 1 second, Moksha. Yes, Ramachandra, please
my
complete.
second thing is that it's kind of funny, but like it was just like a normal Rath Yatra day. Like we were like sending out those little flyers that the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra and those things. So we were like selling them, and then like we came across this like person. He was like we didn't know him, like we don't know anyone. Like he was just like smoking, and it was like would you like, we were like, would you like some flyers, like would you like a flyer? He said, sure, what's inside? And we were talking about the Bhagavad Gita and stuff. And then he says that we said like, can we have some like donation to help? And then he said like, I don't exactly have any donation, but would you like some smoke instead? And we were like, oh no, that's fine, that's fine. And then it was like, and I was saying to my brother, we learned a big lesson. Let's not go to any smokers now. It's not gonna help a lot.
No, you know what? Like on that same note, Kirtida Sundari Mataji had shared one day that when they were at a book distribution, they were telling everyone about books, right? So on like at her stall, a drunkard came. Like he looked like he might have been drunk. But then at times you feel, oh, this person, what, he might not take anything, or he might not have any donations to give, or he might not like what we are telling him. So sometimes we tend to ignore some people, right? But then what happened, that fellow came, and then he asked what is this and all. And then he took all the whole set of books which was there at her table. So you can never underestimate anyone. So if they come also, you know what I do is, when I go to my neighbor's place, there are some birds over there. So when I'm knocking at her door, what I do is, her birds are there, I'll just sing the Hare Krishna Mahamantra to the birds. Or when a dog is passing by, you should just say the Hare Krishna loudly so that they hear. Yes, Kavya,
I wanted to share something, Mataji.
go ahead, Kavya.
There,
Mataji, I was going to share.
Oh, okay. After Kavya, Moksha for sure. Okay, Moksha, you're not on video, right? So I tend to not see you. Yes, Kavya, go ahead.
we had a bird on a ladder. It's just on the deck. It's not
Mm-hmm.
on the deck. On the deck, there is a ladder, and then it laid a nest there. There's a mommy bird and a daddy bird, and also I chanted.
Very good, Kavya. So nice. Srila Prabhupada will be so happy. Yes, finally, Moksha. See, when I see you, can you get your computer a little bit down? Yes. So nice to see you. See? Yes, see, Moksha. Go ahead.
One time, I told my friend about Krishna, and she was like, "Do you mean Christine, Claire's mom? Claire's
Ah,
my other friend, and her mom."
I know, yeah. So it happens, right? No matter that, but still go on preaching. Yes, Akshita.
Tomorrow, actually, there is this activity because the school is ending, like it's about to come to an end for us.
Mm-hmm.
My teacher made this like a talent show thing that
Mm-hmm.
have to it's tomorrow, so I have to like show a talent that I'm very good at. So
Mm-hmm.
last time I played the flute when we did it, so this time I'm doing like Harinam Kirtan with the kartal.
Very good. Wonderful. Wonderful. Yes, Srinidhi. Go ahead.
Is that one time a dog came to our yard, and also my dad, we can't eat any food, so we decided we put some manjaru, and then and yeah, and we put some food out. So the dog came and ate it off, and
It was
it
all
got rated. And also the crow thing came.
very good. So, yeah, you should share some prasadam with the animals as well, right? Krishna Nena, you were saying something?
Yeah, I think 2 years ago, so like in temple, we were doing this book distribution. So, we were like very near to the temple. We can just walk to the temple. Takes like 10 minutes to get there,
Mm-hmm.
like on walk, and in car it takes 1 minute. And so we went to one of our friends like apartments. They also came to temple. So we took like a bunch of books with us, and then they all costed like $1. So we gave it to everybody. Mostly everybody took them. They were like, one person was like very excited to take it,
Mm-hmm.
and then one person it was someone that we knew, and like they were like, hi, Krishna, and then like hi, like I didn't know them because I kind of knew them. He was like, they were my neighbor's friends,
Mm-hmm.
and so we gave books to them. I think they took about like 4 books.
Wow. Very good. So nice.
We came back with a bunch of money.
Very good. Very good. Shri Adhirth, very good. Go ahead.
I feed the birds every day with grains and bread.
What do you do?
I feed the birds with grains and bread every day.
Very good. And what you should do, that grains, you should first offer it to Krishna, just in a bowl, keep it to Krishna. If you can, that because you might not know the offering mantra, just say Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Just say that, keep it in front of Krishna, and then feed it to the birds. Okay? That will give
Okay.
them a lot of mercy of Krishna. So nice, Shri Adil.
Okay.
Yes, Ramachandra. Go ahead.
I just forgot to lower my hand.
Okay. Krishnan and I saying something?
My dad went with my friend for the book distribution. They went to Indian store, and so there was this lady coming out with a bouquet of flowers, and then when she seen the book, she want like my friend told her about everything, and then she gave her the bouquet, and then my friend gave her the books.
Very good. You know what you can do is, see, like you have so many wonderful stories, right? Right now, so you have so many on when you go on Sankirtan, you have so many wonderful stories. Mukund, you did not share anything. And I'm sure you have so many things to share. See, when you have now, you have so many stories to share, so many experiences. When you grow a little bit older, you might forget all these things, right? So why don't you do one thing, like you just make a small booklet and write, okay, my experiences, or my, to put some fancy title to it, and then just at least one experience which is there, can you write it down? What do you feel?
Mataji, I have no experience.
Mataji.
Mataji, I have nothing related to my friends knowing about Krishna because I'm always like, no, I
That's
don't need
it.
to tell
They are
them.
taking it or not taking it is not important. What is the thing? Krishna is not waiting to see that, okay, let me see how Moksha, your book, let me see how many devotees did you make. Or Rai Prahlad, let me see how much did you preach. Krishna is not having a weight in his hand and he is not weighing your activities. He is just looking at the desire by which you're doing it. If you even have a slightest desire to preach, and if you are just telling, maybe anybody is listening, not listening, does not matter. If you're doing that also, Krishna is going to be still happy, right? You're still, that endeavor is going to be noticed by Krishna. So whatever, anyone also, if you have, can you all just write it down, maybe on a page, or make a booklet. Can you do that? And then decorate it, a nice small booklet, because you know what, these are memories which you have, and when you grow older you might forget these small things which have happened, but these small things in your preaching are still recorded in Krishna's mind, in Krishna, in your good books or Krishna's books, it will be still recorded, right? So just make a note that, okay, when I was 7 years old, when I was 10 years old, this and this thing had happened. Then slowly you will start remembering everything. So just try to do that as an act, not as an activity, but just like for your pleasure and for you to remember when you grow old. Right now, when you see your what you did in your kindergarten, your craft work, your artwork, whatever your mom has kept, does it make a smile on your face?
Yes, Mataji, and also, one thing you could do, you can see some, you can search up Krishna qualities, and then you can write them down in a book, and
Right, you can do that as well.
you used to join Bhakti Rickshaw sign.
Yes. Vinita Gandharvika Mataji?
Mataji.
Yes. Vinita Gandharvika Mataji, are you there? Yes, Mukund, go ahead. Go ahead, Mukund. Mukund, can't hear you.
And she has a mic problem.
Yes, Krishna. Go ahead, Krishna.
So, so next month, on the Saturday, I'm going to do Sankirtan like do Kirtan.
Where are you doing it? In the temple?
No, in temple. But
In
next
where?
time we'll do it in Scottsdale.
Oh, wow. So nice. Record a little bit and send it to us. Are you there on the WhatsApp group, Krishna?
Yeah.
Okay. Then please send it over there, okay? We'll love to listen to you.
Mataji,
Yes.
all my cousins are super devoted to Krishna.
Very nice. Very nice. Yes, Kavya?
I go to every Harinam on Saturday.
Very good. So nice. Please send whatever you do, or at least make that storybook, okay? And then send it. And Balavrinda, are you there?
Mataji?
Yes.
Mataji, it's in
Downtown.
Harbor.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Downtown.
Ramchandra, Kavya, Akshita, you are at same place, right?
Yeah, downtown.
Very nice. So, you know what? Then you all 3-4 kids should come together and make a drama for sure. Choose a pastime of the Lord.
We don't regularly go to Sankirtan anyways. Well,
No, no, no. Still keep in.
I go like every Saturday to Harinam. Yeah.
Mataji,
Yeah,
what
but
was the
meet
story?
at somebody's place once in a while and make a drama and then record it and send it. Okay?
What do you mean by drama?
A drama means a narration. So, like, suppose a pastime of the Lord, just you write your own dialogues. Okay, like suppose it is Sudama and Krishna. Then what is Krishna saying? What are the guards saying? What is Sudama's wife saying? Make 4-5 characters. How many ever people you have, and then enact that
Mataji,
drama.
my brother.
Only 1 minute, okay? Otherwise, the Madhava kids are going to come in now.
Hare Krishna, Mataji, what was the storybook?
Any book, any story you can have. Any story you can choose, any pastime of the Lord.
When
Okay?
did we do it, Mataji? I wasn't there.
Any storybook if you want. I was just saying that make a story, make a pastime of the Lord, and you can enact it. Or if you have anything which you want to share, just write it down in your book. Okay, now the Madhava Kuts are going to come, so we'll quickly end the call. Otherwise, they'll
Okay,
be late for
Mataji.
their call. Okay.
Yeah,
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna
All the kids ki jai. Hari Bol.
Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Vinita Gandharika Mataji. We can end the call. Okay.
How about everyone just leave?
Yes, okay. I think so. Everyone, you can leave the call so that the Madhava group can come in, okay? Okay, please leave the meeting so that we can end the call.
Okay.
Thank you, kids.